Hi, what's up guys, and welcome to the 5th of November, Bonfire Night, also known as Guy Fawkes Night. So we're going to tell you a little bit about the story of Guy Fawkes and the other four guys who together assembled the gunpowder plot in order to blow up Westminster back in 1604. And we'll show you where they met, how they did it, and what happened to them in the end. Okay, so Guy Fawkes and the four guys who will tell you more about them later used to meet up at a pub called the Duck and Drake, a Tudor pub called the Duck and Drake, on the Lambeth side of the River Thames in London. The Duck and Drake would have been a Tudor inn, a building such as the one we have in front of us right now. The original Duck and Drake is no longer there, so we are using this building as a backdrop to show you exactly what it would have looked like. So if you can imagine, those windows have got lanterns inside and also some lanterns upstairs because the inn would have travellers staying overnight, and you can imagine the sounds of tankards clashing and food being brought to the tables and raucous laughter and pipe smoke everywhere, and then you generally get the picture. So we're going to go now and take you around and show you a little bit of a bonfire night, how the English like to party and throw fireworks and have just basically crazy time of it. So stay with us on this bonfire night. Okay everybody, so we've brought you to an authentic 17th century house which is now in ruins, but would have been here during the times of the gunpowder plot, and the people that lived in this house would have known about the gunpowder plot because it was a very famous story. It was like the biggest sort of terrorist thing to occur in that time. It was literally as big as 9/11. It was as big as like an IRA bombing. So the five men involved were Robert Gatsby, who was the chairman and the intellect behind it. He had money and he owned houses, so he put money up for this, and it was his idea. There was Thomas Winter. He also had a lot of cash, and he had contacts as well, who worked in Parliament, who worked in Westminster, so he was able to get in. There was Thomas Percy, who he had family in high places, who also enabled him to get into Westminster. John Wright was a swordsman, so they kind of hired him as the bodyguard. And then our famous man, Guy Fawkes, real name is Guido Fawkes. He was an explosive expert, and he was involved in the spy network in London, watching the throne of Queen Elizabeth and then James I. So Guy Fawkes was actually a soldier, and he learned his explosive abilities away at war. So he knew exactly how many barrels of gunpowder it would take to blow up Westminster, which in those days was a lot smaller than it is now in 1604. So he estimated that 36 barrels of gunpowder would do it. Bearing in mind gunpowder compacted into barrels, once ignited, would make a very large explosion, and 36 of them would be on a very big scale. So it would have been a massive, major terrorist attack in Great Britain. And this is why there are two reasons now, two sides of the fence for celebrating Bonfire Night. Half of the people are celebrating that, yeah, they were trying to blow up the royalty, they was trying to blow up the people that governed England and get rid of them. And the other half are celebrating that they didn't succeed, and we still have royalty and we still have a government. Now, in those days, in 1604, the people were celebrating by lighting bonfires because Guido Fawkes had been caught. And the other four went on the run to Warwick and hid out in a big house there until the soldiers and, they weren't police in those days, but the runners went after them. And they eventually did all get caught. Two were shot by musket in Warwick, and two were taken to the Tower of London along with Guido Fawkes, who'd already been tortured for several days. Now we can hear the owls hooting, and Andy set up some paranormal. So we're going to find out if anybody lived in this house in the... Did anybody live here in 1604 when the gunpowder plot was a very big news in Britain? Okay, so Andy's just set up the paranormal equipment. I'll just show you around this ruined, would have been a large farmhouse back in the day. But yeah, we have been up here before. Portal? Alright, let's investigate that further.
You can lighten these lights up quite significantly. Can you do it again? I like that little ball up.
It's funny really how it's just a portal, because we've been having this discussion lately about portals, haven't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of theories coming forth now about portals being around the earth in different... Is that a name?
Top.
Top?
Are you talking about our clothes? Top. One of them.
Top of what?
What do you mean by top?
Are you talking about bonfire? Guy Fawkes? We always put a guy on top of the bonfire. The tradition is that you make a stuffed Guy Fawkes and put him on top of the bonfire.
You lit the light up when she mentioned Guy Fawkes.
Did you hear about the story of Guy Fawkes up in the northwest of England, in these parts, the farming areas? Did you know that he tried to blow up King James I and the people that run the parliament in that time?
If you were around at the time of Guy Fawkes, can you make that light up to red?
They did know about it in those days because in 1612 the Pendle witches planned to blow the side of Lancaster Castle out to get their relatives out of there. And they was inspired by the gunpowder plot of Westminster.
Did you practice witchcraft up here? We spoke about this before.
Yeah, we did get that last time, didn't we? Is it Halloween you're interested in? Just last week, Halloween?
Alice, are you still here from last time? If I remember the name, Alice and a couple of other people who came through. Do you remember me?
My name is Joan.
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 But there would have been several witches. Banging in the background, guys, there's just still fireworks going off. It's gone midnight, but they'll fire them all night long. Joan, were you a witch? Or was this your house? Did you live here? I'm Alison. This is Andy. Please come forward and talk to us. Did you get another message there? I could just see a long sentence flashed up. That was me sighing, guys. Sometimes when I'm a bit freaked. Sometimes I sigh down the camera lens and I forget. Sometimes when things get a bit gnarly, I do go... I'm going to use the word gnarly in every single shoot now because I haven't a clue what it means, but I just love that word. And that guy, the way that he said it, things are getting gnarly. It's like, he really meant it, you know, so that's my word.
You find that funny?
Oh, somebody understood that there. See, the same thing has happened again. That was just flashing away then when me and Andy was... And it stopped as soon as we started to film it.
Mistress.
Mistress?
Mistress.
What do you mean by mistress? Do you mean like behind your wife's back? Is Joan your mistress?
Yes. Is that a yes or a no? Light them up to red if the answer's yes.
You had
Joan was your mistress.
I'm wondering if this is Lord Leverhulme. Because this was his land, and I presume... I mean, all men of a certain status have mistresses besides wives, didn't they? Oh, look. That's gone to red. So, is this Lord Leverhulme we're talking to now? Take it up to red if it's you. Use all our energies. Yeah, it went to red then, straight up. Okay, so who's Joan? Is Joan your wife? Or was Joan your mistress? I've got a bit more flashing for wife actually, but I don't know the name of Leverhulme's wife.
If Joan was your wife, can you light the other light up over there? Or the little red ball, or the little ball there, you can move that.
There is somebody here because it is flashing away, but I'm not sure it's answering our questions really. It might just be.
I got a lot of this.
You got some messages on that?
Last time I was there.
Yeah, it's definitely going to red. We're in a derelict ruin on the side of Winter Hill. No electricity. There's absolutely no reason that this should be happening.
No.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is Andy's going to run some explosions, sound effects, and I'll just tell you a little bit about how they got the barrels into Westminster. So a kitchen had become abandoned beneath Westminster, and the whole kitchen was moving out into a new location. So the guys got together and rented this kitchen space out, and they then started to move the 36 barrels of gunpowder into the kitchen. But apparently a dozen of them had become damp and the gunpowder was spoilt. So Guy Fawkes hid away the barrels he'd already got rid of the 12 that were ruined due to damp, and he made a trip across to France to get the same amount of gunpowder again, and he returned and he replaced the 12 barrels of gunpowder. So he had his, again, 36 barrels. And he was there lighting the fuse, so setting the fuse up, setting it all up, ready to go off. But someone had sent a letter to one of the King's men, King James's men, and they were tipped off about the gunpowder plot. So as Guy Fawkes was setting up on the 5th of November the gunpowder plot for the explosion the next morning, the King's men came in and caught him. And he gave the name John Johnson. He said, "I'm John Johnson, and I work for this building, the Westminster." And they were like, "Prove it, prove who you are." And he couldn't, so they arrested him, and they took him into questioning, and they took him in front of King James, and King James got it out of him that his name was Guy Fawkes, he was a Catholic, and he was in charge of the explosions. He wanted to get rid of King James and the people that run the country in those days, so that he could then turn the country to Catholic. From it was back to being Church of England after Elizabeth I died and her cousin took it over. Anybody who was here in the days of Guy Fawkes and his 4 associates in 1604, could you please come forward and make yourself known? Would you like to tell us the story you heard? The news travelled to the north of England. It's maxing out still, that EMF. Or if there are any other spirit people would like to come forward.
There it is.
Whoop, there it is. I weren't thinking of them spirits. I was trying to go further back in time. Yeah, it's maxing out the EMF. It's like, this is a stone slab of rock, this, and we're up in the hills, like, it shouldn't be happening at all. Unless, do you think that we can gain energy from the actual rock itself, the granite? Because they do use it for stone tape, don't they? You know, stone tape theory, they use it for tape recording, don't they? So who's to say that this energy isn't coming from the actual stone itself?
See, that's not doing anything on there, is it?
The cat ball, no, there's nothing happened on that.
So, this is interesting. 1700s, 900 BC.
900?
900 BC.
That's going back to Viking times, isn't it? BC?
Okay.
That's
900 BC.
900 was AD Viking times, wasn't it? 900 AD. 900 BC? I have no idea. My history doesn't go that far back until I go to ancient Egypt.
It seems to go off. It goes off when I go near it.
But have you got something on that's going to trigger it off?
No, I have nothing.
Maybe you're just charged
Lisa.
up.
I mean,
Lisa. Lisa doesn't sound like a 900 BC name.
Stay out the woods.
Why?
why?
Why do we need to stay out of the woods? Tell us why.
I'm going to see whether that one works as well.
Yeah, alright, yeah, get it out.
That's not done a lot over here, is it?
No. So, the reason I want that spirit talker to answer that question is because we're actually in Dogman territory right now, Rivington. This is one of the Dogman areas, so as ever, when we're doing paranormal, or if we're up on the top at the pike doing a sky watch, which we're going to have a climb up there later to have a look, because it's a clear sky, we always keep our ears open, just in case now, you know, Dogman and stuff, you just never know, do you really? Right place, right time, really. Okay.
How did he die?
Have you got both? Oh, you've put both EMF meters out now.
Yeah.
Right, so we've got one there, and the grey one that's been going off over there, so we'll just see what happens now, innit?
Well, it's not doing it now, so can't be anything I've got on me.
Right, so it must have been like an energy then. Had to be, didn't it? No, it's maxing out. Now the ball's going because we've just put that down, but the EMF is still maxing out where it is. So, you know, when it said portal before, you know this slab of stone, right? It looks like it's been purposely placed, don't you think?
Well, yeah, I mean...
Now I'm wondering because there used to be a lot of witches up here, not the Pendle ones.
Place to put it. It does.
Shadow. Yeah, but what I'm thinking is, you know there used to be a witchcraft coven up here.
Yeah, they did.
So what if they've placed that there and either used it as an altar?
Yeah, because
Or something.
I remember last time we came up here, we got a lot of stuff like that through. Yeah, it was.
It said portal, didn't it?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if this is where they used to channel spirit, and that's why we're getting this energy coming through now.
I do remember last time when I came up here, it was very much a witchcraft
Themed, wasn't it?
a
Yeah.
lot of stuff that I was getting through, and I was getting a lot of that was going off. See, I'm not near it. So
No. But I remember, and you probably do too, in the 1970s, there was a lot of newspaper reports about witchcraft in this particular area where we are right now.
Yeah.
So maybe this is the area where, because that to me looks like it's been put there for an altar or something, altar piece.
Yeah. I would totally.
Like the one at Pendle.
I would totally agree with you with that.
Like the one at Pendle Quarry.
Yeah.
It's like that, isn't it? It's like
exactly.
purposely placed.
It's how it would be. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm thinking that maybe we've got an energy from that going on here.
Yeah, and it was a well-known place, sort of 70s, 80s here for witchcraft, you know, and we're not talking.
Yeah, it's maxing to red now. Have we got witches here? Are you the witches from the 60s and the 70s?
Be wary of her.
Of who?
Of who? Who do I need to be wary of?
Give us the name.
Can you light the other light up as well, or one of the little balls up?
Was this your altar?
Please? You know that we're not here to disrespect for you or anything like that. You know that.
Alright, so whenever we talk about this being an altar and witches, that starts to light up. So I'm thinking that I've got to feel this whole area.
Please stay back.
Really? Why do we have to stay back? Why do we have to stay back? You've told us to stay out of the woods, and you've told us to stay back, so why do we have to stay back? I feel like I'm having a real conversation with whoever this is now.
Yeah.
But I don't know who yet, if you know what I mean. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm having like a proper conversation, but
Yeah.
I don't know who with.
Yeah.
So, can you give me your actual name, please? Who's talking to us? Orbs or anything coming on this? Because you've told us to stay out of the woods, and you've told us to stay back. The EMF meter seems to have stopped flickering now, doesn't it? I'll stop doing anything now. That seems, and you're right, you know, since you moved away, it stopped flickering. It only flickers when, so maybe it's attracted to your energy for some reason. So, is it Andy that you want? Is it his energy you want here? Because you know when you have like a 13 coven of women, female witches, they normally have one male, don't they?
You're an
In that
hard
coven?
priest.
Is that why you want Andy? See, they don't want to talk to me, they want to talk to you.
This is it.
So I think,
But-
are you going to run Spirit Box?
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
Tell
so
people my story.
I will.
we
So.
will tell people your story. But we need to know your story first. We need to know your name, who you are. We need to know why you're here, and we need to know what your story is. And then we will tell people. Or if you want, you can tell people your story yourself through Spirit Talker.
Yeah.
And Andy's going to boost the Spirit Box. You can come through there and speak if you prefer. And you can tell us the story. Let's try Spirit Box then.
Yeah. All right.
I can't believe it just said that. Literally. We've just switched cameras off now to get the equipment out, and it's just said, keep the camera on. I've gone cold, I swear to God. Something is intelligent. Something is intelligently talking to us here, Andy.
Yeah.
Something is.
Yeah.
Right, the camera's back on now.
Put the camera back on.
We get an extra light so we can get you guys some better light in here, because this is getting pretty intense now. Alright, so
Tranquility.
Tranquility.
right, we're gonna run Spirit Box now
I've
and
got a thing
see.
in here now. If you want to speak through it, then
We're rolling camera now, so you know you can tell us your story.
Welsh.
Welsh. What's your name?
Enjoying this trip.
Enjoy the trip.
Really?
I know. Who are you? Show yourself. Why are you still here? Who do you want to talk to? I'm Andy, this is Alison. Whoever you want to talk to, say the name. Who do you want to talk to? Andy or Alison? Right, it might just be me,
Go on.
but I got a sentence that sounded like we need Andy.
Really? Like on your own, you mean?
I don't know, it just sounded like we need Andy.
Really? Maybe it's what
My
we.
name is Walter.
Walter, you're alright, Walt.
Not Walter from Breaking Bad. That's the only Walter I could think of.
It's not Walter Wallcarpet. Walter, you. Well, I can't know. Anyway, can you tell us who you want to speak to again? Andy,
Really?
I heard that again. That was clear.
So it's you.
Right.
You are the chosen one.
I need to hear that. I need to hear who do you want to talk to. I need to hear it again.
I heard 6 of them.
How many?
6 of them, it said. I heard it says 6 of them, or 6 of us.
I keep getting it. And then I got get Andy back.
Really? You know why?
Why? Why me?
Because you're a powerful male witch.
Why do you want me? Why do you want me? Why?
What did it say? It's Maxine Luke.
I was hung here.
Here, but there was no hanging. There was no place for hanging here. The nearest place would have been Lancaster, probably. Unless it's one of those witches coming through. One of your Pendle witches might have slipped through then. Through this. If there's a portal, if this is a portal brought about by other witches practicing, then the Pendle witches would come through.
Yeah. How old are you? How old are you? And what's your name?
I think I know why they want you, Andy. I know, Andy, why they want you now. I think I know what it is. It's your fine beard. They want your fine beard. Well, you know what? Andy's not available right now, so will I do. I'm his twin. I'm Andy's identical twin, look. Can I help you? You know, as I'm doing this, all I'm thinking is, I hope somebody don't round that corner now with a dog and a torch. They'll think there's some kind of strange fetish evening going on or something. I think they definitely want you, Andy. I don't think they want me in a beard. I'm pretty sure it's not what they need. I can't still get over that it was said that. Please leave the camera on. I'm still freaking over that, me, I'm telling you. As soon as I switched the camera off, it said, leave the camera on. I mean it. You take it all in your stride. I freak out me. I'm off down that path and I don't even know where it goes.
So, how many of you are here? If you're really here and there's more than one of you, use the energy of all this stuff here, all this electricity, all this power. Use our energy.
Yeah, that's a stop.
You can
Hey? What was that? As in the letter R?
A-R-E.
A or R? Oh, like as in, are you here?
Yeah. If
Spelt. As in pairs or as in a pair?
As in a pair.
See the AMF's just going again now? Just then. It's probably saying you're a pair, meaning us. That's been said before.
Yeah, if you can use all the energy that's here, use my energy. You're obviously... Are you happy that we're here? Can you tell us by either lighting all those, the two little balls up, the two devices that light up, that you've been lighting one of them up, can you light the other one up? Or can you tell us through there? Are you happy that we're here?
Well, they don't sound ecstatic, do they? I'm not getting good vibes from that at all. That's gone flat now, that AMF. I'm wondering if whatever it was has shifted. Because everything just seems to have stopped now. There's no messages, the EMF's gone, and it's like... that cold feeling's gone now.
he still here? Or have you moved? Who else is here? Have you come back now?
Ah, it flickered down.
Can you tell us how many people are here?
That sounded like a... What does that say?
Kill.
Kill? No. Explain yourself.
What do you mean by that?
That is not ectoplasm or ghostly mist, by the way. It's just Andy vaping his head off there. It's a fantastic ghost, but it's not a real one, unfortunately.
What do you mean? Can you tell us how many people, how many spirits are here? I thought we were friends. Do you want us to stay?
Right, I'm sure I just saw something going here. Could have sworn I saw a shadow then. See, there's a few rooms to this derelict place. I could have sworn. Just have a quick look out on the path and make sure there's not anybody. Because this is a popular cycling area, this really, even at night time. Occasionally get bikes coming down. But I saw, like a shadow. Nothing there now, so I don't know if I'm going to get an orb or anything show up. Oh God, I'm seeing shadows, it's not good. Alright, Andy, I'm back. I thought I saw a shadow go past there then. So I just had to just chase it and check it out because I thought I could have sworn. Yeah, I thought I saw a shadow just go like straight past. That's why I just whizzed the camera on quick and went after it. But
Your pages have been turning over.
no, don't tell me that.
No.
No. Don't say that.
No, seriously. There is no
They
wind.
can't. I've weighted them down.
There's no wind.
Do you mean they're turning over? You're winding me up.
You went out of there.
Yeah, because the shadow went that way. That's why I went that way.
As though somebody was looking at what you were reading.
It's not a spell book. It's just notes to remind me of what the Guy Fawkes story.
And then it just, as you went out through
Oh,
the
don't.
door, it went, you were powerful.
Really?
But then pages turned. No, they've not.
That's just weird. Because
Now
you know
you
what?
come
They
back.
probably think it's a spell book and it's not. It's just, I always write notes that I remember the facts.
Honestly, as soon as you went out, then pages started turning over.
No! So the shadow, I saw it went over that way. I'm wondering if it's something
Okay.
to do with that. Maybe it's one of them
And
witches.
It's stopped now. There's no wind.
There is no wind
There
tonight.
is no wind.
Because you pick it up on this camera.
But those pages, literally.
Really?
Turn this off. They went.
No.
As though somebody turned them over
Oh my
and then
God, that is
put it back to
freaky.
where it was. I mean,
So that is just literally just this Guy Fawkes story, the names and all that, and then I can remember the details.
oh great.
What?
I'm the least of your problems.
Seriously, why is something much worse going to go? Who's been peering through my book anyway? There's nothing in there.
Stacey.
That's a modern name, isn't it?
Right, I'm going to do an EVP then. Got a device in my hand here. I'm going to put it on here. When that red light comes on, you can speak through that red light and we'll be able to hear your voice and anything you want to say. Now, I'm going to ask you the questions now before I turn it on, and then I'm going to leave it for a length of time. So the only voice that will be on this will be whatever spirit there is. Can you tell me how many people, how many spirits are here? Did you practice witchcraft? Can you say any of your names? Or can you say our names? And can you tell us how old you are? And what this place is called?
The attic. Beware of the woman. The attic. Beware of the woman.
So it was quiet, wasn't it? There was nothing on that. I'm wondering if, how about trying this? Leave that running, we'll go and step out into another area, come back, and then have a listen.
Go on, yeah. I'm going to leave this device in here. I'm going to go out of the room. And if you want to speak through that while we're not in here, anything you want to say, anything at all, anything. So I'm going to turn it on now, and we're going to go out.
Torch. Right, so you know what else we've got to remember in this place? We've also got the horseman ghost. It's also prevalent in this area. I think we've talked about the horseman on previous ghost investigations up in Rivington. If you've seen our, we've done plenty of ghost investigations up here. One of the ghosts up on the tops here is the horseman, who we know to be called George. He's like a cavalier type. And the lane that runs across the top here is actually called George's Lane, as though it's named after him. Now, there's been a couple of sightings of George on the lane. There's been sightings at the top near Rivington Pike itself, and he's been heard and seen down at the pond. So this area, and George also comes from like the 1600s, so he's also from that Guy Fawkes era. So what we're doing, we've stepped out, we've let the EMF recorder run for a while on its own. EVP recorder, I know what I meant.
You know
I
what
know
you
what
meant.
I
I
knew
know
what
what
I
you
meant. Anyway, so when we go
happens.
back, we'll listen, and if we pick anything up, then that literally we are out here and there's nothing in there.
Yeah,
So I sometimes wonder if they're going to come forward and speak when they're not being watched.
yeah, yeah.
So we've given it a minute or two now, so we're going to go back in,
See what...
play it back, and
Yeah.
see. So let's see if that EVP recorder picked anything up while we're out there. I said torch, and yeah, that was me.
That'll be working out because...
How's that smell walking about? You really stood still out there.
Really outside, so. That sounds like somebody moving torches.
This torch had gone out, moved and gone out when we come back.
Well, that sounds like somebody'd moved it.
Well, this one, this torch when I come back, it had, I thought it had rolled and gone out, but it isn't working.
I'll play it to the end. And
Yeah,
then
okay.
I'll go back because that sounded like somebody moved somewhere.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? But this torch, it had rolled and it's gone out completely, so I'm wondering if it's tampered with that.
That's what it sounded like.
Really?
That's what it sounded like.
So I think it's that torch. The other torches are all still on.
Yeah.
It's just that one. It's gone off. But it's as if it's rolled. I thought it had rolled.
Yeah, but
Well, it's been sat there all night
It's
since
not-
we
it's not
turned
gonna
up, so I
move.
don't know if it can roll really, but it looked to me as though it had rolled and gone off.
right.
Just play it all back again, innit?
We'll go back. So that's us walking. That's us. Just
That's the torch. That's the torch. It's that, listen. So it's that. So whatever it was has knocked this torch out. Has rolled this torch and knocked it out. It is. Yeah. It's the torch, innit? It's funny how that torch has gone out since we stepped out there. Yeah.
both of them are maxing now.
Really? No ways. They are. Oh my god, we're missing. See, this is what happens when you're not paying any attention. They go off. They go off.
Was that you moved it?
Did you move our torch? It sounded definitely like the torch, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was what it was. It was on there.
Yeah.
That was the torch moved. Yeah, and we weren't even in here.
No, we stepped out and we were talking about the horseman ghost, so we weren't even talking about these witches or anything
No.
in here.
And so that's what it was.
That's one's going now, Andy. No, it stops every time I come to film it. That's the weird thing. We said this last week at Wally Abbey, didn't we? That the minute you start to film,
Yeah.
they stop. It's like they're playing games.
Yeah.
It's like catch us flickering.
Yeah.
Have you had any messages up on Spirit Talker whilst we were doing that?
Because I didn't want it running my to.
I'm thinking we might try that
You are
again.
free.
You were free.
I'm thinking we might try that again with the EVP recorder. Put it down and leave
I
it.
think we should because it was good that.
Because it's...
Yeah.
If we're somewhere else, it's... Look, it's maxing out. Look at that. It's going up to red. Where you've put that is a definite energy spot. I don't know for what reason why, but it is.
I had that with her before. Last time I come up, I had it like there.
Yeah.
And it was going off. So we're going to do that again because that was good.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, this again. And like before, if you want to move something, we'll hear it on here. Or you want to say anything, just do exactly the same.
Okay, so we're going to step out again. it was strange. So it definitely was the torch, wasn't it? It sounded to me like the torch.
That's what it sounded like, for that torch to have gone out as
But
well.
the torch had gone out when we went back. It had rolled,
Yeah, it was.
and it had gone out.
Yeah, but that's what we heard.
Yeah, so somebody's messed with the
But
torch.
like I said to you,
There's something here because we've had like this EMF going off like all the time, on and off.
like I said to you, them pages on your book were turning now. They've not done that all the time.
It's
when
not
you've been
windy.
there, but as soon as you walked out, like the pages turned.
Not windy at all.
There's no wind at all. And
It's
those
just so
pages
still.
haven't done that while you were in there. As soon as you walked out of the room, the pages turned, but it wasn't like flapping over like if it was windy. It was like deliberately turned
Yeah.
from one page to another.
So they've either done it to get your attention, or they've just been
Because
having a
I
look
looked
to
and
see.
at first I thought, oh, that's interesting. But it had been flapping. It was like deliberately turned.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was. Yeah. So
let's go and have a look now, see if anything's happened whilst we've been away. So we left the EVP running again, guys, like before. So we're going to try this again, see if anything's happened whilst we've been out of the building.
okay, let's see. So I've done anything this year.
He's also coming back in.
Okay, so there was nothing that time, but that torch definitely rolled first time.
All I can say for everybody is when them pages haven't been moving, there's no wind.
No,
When you walked out of that room, them pages flicked over, but it looked as though they'd been deliberately moved
yeah,
over. They weren't
something was looking then, wasn't it?
flapping. It was as though somebody was turning the pages over.
Yeah,
And yeah, this is the thing with the paranormal investigating. Spirits seem to do things. It's as though they don't want to be caught on camera.
yeah,
And I'm like, and people will go, oh yeah, and it's just frustrating for us because that was as clear as day, and you think, oh, and but if if the proof isn't there on camera, then it's not proof, is it?
No.
You know, but I know what I saw. I saw those pages turn,
Yeah.
and there's no wind. There's not, all right, you're getting odd but leaf dropping down, but those pages turned.
Yeah.
They turned deliberately. They weren't flapping open, you know, just flipped, you know. They were turned deliberately. And they've not done it at all. The only time they did it is when you went out of the room. And yeah.
Okay, so that concludes the first part of our investigation up at the derelict 17th century barn house, like a farmhouse. So last week we had Andy in a hooded monk's costume, and originally we were going to put him in the Quasimodo outfit. We got him a brown hooded rope with the rope belt and the same mask and everything. And what happened with your Quasimodo outfit?
My hump slipped.
So I stuffed his hump and the hump slipped down.
Oh yes.
So I stuffed his hump a second time and the hump slipped down again. And this very same costume, we took it to Rivington Barn Halloween party 2 or 3 years ago, and the same thing happened there. So he drove up with the monk's outfit on, and I had the hump on my lap. And when we got to Rivington Barn car park, he had the mask on. I said, right, slouch over, and then I can stuff the hump up the back of your cassock.
Which got some strange looks from a bloke who was walking past and wondered what she was...
He was bent over, and I was stuffing the hump up the cassock.
It was quite disgusting that she was suddenly decided she was going
stuffing
to
your
stuff
hump.
my hump.
And then we went inside Rivington Barn, we got our table and all that, and we was just getting settled, and his hump slipped down again. So
You know
I
how
said
it
to
is.
him, stay still while I stuff your hump back into position. And there was a party of people just like, and they just fell about laughing. They were like, I said, seriously, this is like, we're not even on a shoot, we're on a
People
fancy
don't know
dress.
these things, do they?
So we're humpless tonight.
Yeah.
Weren't that not a Black Eyed Peas record?
Stuffing your
my
hump.
My hump. It weren't it? Anyway.
I think she was talking about something else.
I'm not sure what they were thinking about.
I know
My
exact-
lovely lady lumps.
I know what she was thinking.
I have no clue what
I
she
know
was
what
talking
she was
about.
thinking about.
Anyway,
but
we're going to take it to the
we'll
castle
leave
now.
that before we get bad.
No fancy dress this week, and we're going to take it to the castle.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so we've hiked it down now, and now we're at the castle by the lake, the ruined castle. We have done a couple of paranormals here in the past. If you want to look up Rivington Castle, I think we've done 3, and this may be our 4th. So in we go, and we'll start the investigation. We're going to do some EVPs first, because we've had quite a bit of success with those lately. So in we go. Put head torch on. It's dark in there, there's a lot of ruins. There's a lot of like half depths and things. Not saying you're clumsy or anything, but I'd put your head torch on if I was you. Alright. Derelict. Abandoned. And it was built this way for this purpose. Believe it or not, the guy who owned it built it to be derelict and abandoned. He didn't complete it. This is the image he wanted to have, so I'll just quickly show you some of it. You probably remember it from other shoots, because we've been here a time or two, and we've brought other people here with us too. And what do we have over here? This looks like Guy Fawkes' hat and pipe. What do you think? Maybe we've got the big man himself here. Maybe Guy Fawkes has been here himself tonight already. Really?
It's my dad's.
Yeah, it is actually your dad's pipe. It isn't Guy Fawkes' pipe at all. So, do you want to run some EVPs in this area? Because the steps like stop there, don't they?
Tobacco in my
And there's a couple of arched doorways, so I'm thinking that we might get a little bit of... what's the tobacco like? Been a while since anybody smoked that pipe. So, let me sort out some lighting, guys. Just give me a second, and then we can get on with the investigation. So we're going to do some EVPs, because we've had quite some good responses, really, from the EVPs lately. So, I find now with EVPs that if you just leave them running, let the spirits come when they want to, you know, and they just seem to just leave a message or a sound or something. Sometimes I think when you're asking and waiting and it's like you're timing them and making them do it, you know, and it's like if you just say, right, I'm putting that on, it's there, leave it, and then go off to do something else, come back, pick it up and listen. I think you can just genuinely pick up background, you know, residual noises and stuff like that. Like I think it was the hospital in Wales that we did last year, the year before maybe. We picked up like a residual energy of like a busy ward in an abandoned hospital. So, see if we get anything, because these stops just step there. I think he built them like that anyway, to be honest. Not like the...
Like you did before, just ask the questions and then just leave it silent.
Yeah, okay.
That's the best way of doing it.
Yeah.
So, is there anybody here who'd like to talk to us? Because if I remember last time you did, you said a few words to us. Just tell us why you're here, who you are, do you remember us? Just anything you want to say. If you speak through where that red light is, we'll be able to hear your voice.
Okay, so we're just going to set up in this tower an EVP because the very first time we came here, we brought a group with us, and if I remember Neil, I came in here with him, and we did get some pretty freaky noises. Actually, it was pretty scary. So Andy's going to run EVP recorder and just see if we get. I got the impression it was like used kids that used to hang out in here because the names are graffitied all over, and perhaps one of them has passed away and was trying to make himself known. Torch has just gone out.
Okay, let me do that before.
Yeah.
Just let it roll.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anybody in this old castle ruins that would like to talk to us? Device here. Speak through that red light. Can you hear your voice? Can you tell us who you are, why you're still here, how old you are? what happens to you. Anything you want to say, any messages, what your name is. This is Alison, I'm Andy. So if you anything you want to say, if you speak through this red light, we can hear your voice.
That's nice of her turning around with the camera filming. What do you think?
That's somebody walking.
What do you think of that EVP?
It's hard to say. I mean, you think you're hearing footsteps, but then again, it could be wind, it could be things going past. So, unless it's a definite footstep, I would.
Yeah. See, I was walking around with the camera,
know, so
you know,
it's
like.
hard to say. I wouldn't put it down as
No,
anything.
I don't think it was. Well, I
you
was
gotta
walking
try
around
it.
with the camera, so, you know, getting the graffiti and stuff, so it might have been that. It might have caused
Yeah,
a bit of fear.
so,
Maybe I
it's,
think it was probably that.
Yeah, so it's nothing definite, but
Yeah.
you've got to try it, haven't you?
Yeah,
Gotta
it
try it.
always gives me the heebie-jeebies, this place, anyway.
Yeah, you've
It
got
does.
to try it.
Yeah. Right, so let's have a quick walk around the ramparts, the outside. Head down to another area where we can do a little bit more paranormal. The bottom end is. So we're gonna go in there after that. It's like a dining room, like a place where you can have like banquets and all that. I think this is the main door in it to go in. So Andy set the REM pad up. No, why is that going off? Seriously? Just go and have a look in, make sure there's no animals or anything gone in. Shouldn't be going off that. It's been set up a good 20 minutes. No foxes or anything in there. It should be going off that then, should it? It only goes when something's gone past. Let's just head down the bottom end and carry on. And then if it's still going off when we come back, then maybe it needs recalibrating or something. But unless a fox, because sometimes you get animals with it being in the woods coming up this way and stuff. Alright, so we're gonna go. I think there's like a bit where you can shoot arrows out in the down here somewhere. Got it there. If I remember. It's like a little passage, isn't there? Where you can go in to shoot arrows. Or have I got the wrong bit? What was that really narrow bit where you can down the back there, is it? I thought we might do an EVP in here.
Caring.
What did that say? Unless it's corroded away, maybe. Alright, let's just go in this bit here anyway and do a bit of paranormal, set the lighting up and do some paranormal. There was a bit you could shoot arrows out, but I think maybe it's might have gone derelict by now, to be honest. Unless it's done that way. Yeah, maybe. You want to go in that tower then?
Yeah, I see it.
Is it there? Oh, right, lost. Oh yeah, that's it. I was thinking, oh, do you want to run Spirit Talk or do you want to do an EVP down there? You can do whatever you want, really.
Well, I'm running Spirit Talk.
There's only room for one because there's a little window at the end where you can shoot arrows. If you feel the need to shoot arrows.
You are protected.
There you go, see, you can shoot arrows.
If I'm protected, I don't need to shoot the arrows, do I?
No, what it's saying is because where you are, the ramparts, and you've got that window to shoot arrows, you're protected, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Because nothing can get at you there.
Nothing can get, I can't even get anywhere.
Well, it comes to a dead end, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Anything you want to do down there? I think it's not worth.
I suppose I could,
It's like a toilet's in York, innit? The pubs in York are like this,
I
aren't
am
they?
agitated.
Are you?
Agitated? Why?
Oh, I'm a book in your head there. Who's agitated?
Why are you agitated?
Why are you agitated?
I'll go down there in a minute and do some paranormal.
Tell me
That's another tower room, that there. I'm keeping a lookout because it's right in the middle of the woods, this, and it's on the banks of a lake. And they have had some dogman stuff, sightings and that going on around here, so I always keep a lookout. Just in case. I don't know why I'm holding that torch, it's packed in. Some of this stuff needs charging back up, really. I've been out for a long time tonight. I was like watching a bit of the fireworks earlier on, before we started. You alright in there? We weren't doing the humpback this week. I'm sure Andy knows what he's doing.
So unprofessional.
Can't tell whether it's leaves blowing or whether it's some other noise.
Frank.
Frank,
Xbox.
are you with us, Frank? Is that you making a noise out here?
Jim.
No, that's your dad. That's because we brought the pipe. That's because we've brought his pipe.
Well, Dad, do you know if it's you? You know how this works. Can you say your name again or say something significant? Come and get you. Come on, tell me something significant.
Andy, it said Andy. That said Andy. It
Shelley.
went Andy.
Go on, can you say that again?
Come on, you know you can do it. You love this paranormal.
What?
That's his voice, Andy. It coming now and again. Try again.
Say it again. It's you, Dad, say it again.
I think he's trying. That sounded like him when he said Andy.
Will you say it again, Dad? Have you a message for us?
I think he just wants to try and get through, to be honest, like you can hear him.
Have you got a message?
It was definitely him trying to say Andy. I could tell his voice.
Can you say... please. Are you okay? What time is it? I don't know. That was, yeah.
Sounded like his name, didn't it?
Yeah.
Sounded like his voice to me.
Oh yeah.
Alright, should we go in this little tower down here?
Yeah.
Is there anybody here who would like to communicate with us?
There.
Come through the door and you can flash the EMF meter on the cat wall that's on the step. Are there any spirits here that can remember Guy Fawkes and the story of what happened with him and the gunpowder plot? How they were all arrested and taken to the Tower of London where they were racked, stretched on the rack, and then they were hung, drawn and quartered, the lovely ancient way we used to do away with people, criminals like that. Although Guy Fawkes, when they tried to hang him, he jumped off the scaffold and killed himself, so he didn't actually get hung, drawn and quartered. The others did. Two got shot by musket ball at Warwick when they were being arrested. The others got hung, drawn and quartered, which literally means they part hang them, they bring them down, and then they castrate them, then they cut them all the way down, and they pull out the bowels and their hearts and burn them in a hot. Then they chop the arms and legs off, that's the quartering, and their heads. And what they did then, they scattered the body parts to different areas and put the heads on spikes on London Bridge. So like you could like go away for like a week or 2 weeks or whatever and come back and somebody's head would be on a spike and you'd think, oh my god, I saw him 3 weeks ago, what's he done? He's up there now on a spike. That's literally how it was back then in London. So I'm calling 20 spirits that may come from that era who can remember this gunpowder plot, this terrorist assassination plot on King James I.
Assault.
It was an assault. It would have been, if they'd have carried it out, it would have been a success. But they got caught and they were unduly punished for it. So tonight is the night of the anniversary, the 5th of November. So if you come through that door, you can flash the EMF meter or you can set the cat ball off. And if you don't do either of those things, I'll set Andy on you, the spirit talker. Alright. Okay.
Is there anybody here who wants to talk to us? Got a device in mind? Towards what?
Towards the cat ball and the REM pod.
Towards?
Need time.
You need time for what? What do you need time for? You need time for energy? Or you need time to think what you want to do? Can you move that little ball? The little white hole? Or can you move like the other lights up on the other thing that's there? I know you've done it before. Can you do it again? I'm not asking you to do tricks. Can you just give us a message or tell us your name? Or who you are? And why you're still here? Do you remember us from times we've been here before? What's the name of this place? Do you know the name of this place, this building? Is it a place that you used to come to?
Bite.
Bite. Are you a vampire?
Never know, it could be Vlad's castle.
Have you got a message for us? Is there anything you want to say to us? You can use your voice to manipulate this device, and you can talk to us. It won't do you any harm. We're not here to disrespect you or anything like that. I'm Andy, this is Alison. We'd just like to know the history of the place, the history of people who may have loved this place and come back and still come here after they've passed away. You got anything you want to say to us?
Your soul is already mine.
What were you going to say? We're not getting much.
I've got satanic and your soul is already mine.
No, I wondered if they may have done some black magic rituals in this tower then. Possible or not. Do you want to head out to the banquet hall then and set a fire up and just do some stuff in there? Alright. I'll have another walk through the castle. We'll head back to the main sort of banqueting area. So we can do a little bit more paranormal and we can have a fire pit before we finish. Just give you a little bit more of a show around, best we can, because this place is like right in the middle of the woods, up on the side of Winter Hill, more or less. It's very overgrown too in places. Very spooky though. But the purpose of this was it was built as a castle for somebody's garden. Lord Leverhulme, I think we've talked about before. Is that gone quiet now, that REM pod? So it was going off then, weren't it? Alright, so just grab the trilby from over there and your dad's pipe. And we'll go in there and have... let me just go in here first. Because I don't think we've looked in here yet, but... if I remember, it's just a little kitchen area, this. You never know, just check it out, innit? Yeah, it's got a chimney in there. So this guy built this. He purpose built it like this. Incomplete. It's just the old pantry and kitchen area, this. Yeah. He built it like this to impress his friends. So I have a ruined castle at the bottom of my garden. His garden being about 20 miles square. So I'm going to chill it with a fire pit and we'll do the remaining paranormal in here, which is like the chief banqueting room.
Come forward. Resonates the sound. Spirits like the sound. A nice fire to keep them warm. Oh yes. I did that without matches.
Oh! Yeah, so what do I think about this castle? I think it always has a really creepy feel about it, and I think every single time we've been here, which I think this is the 4th time for us now, we've always got stuff. It's like, don't actually hear it or see it, but when you play it back, when you've edited it and put it back on, there's something there. There's like either voices on the camera or there's something's turned up on the EVP recorder, or that you see. It's one of them places where you don't pick it up whilst you're here, but you pick it up afterwards and you think, oh my god, is that where was that standing if it was making that noise? Yeah. I know when we brought Neil and his family up before, right at the beginning, they were a bit freaked out because they'd heard some things on the film that was like
Yeah.
they didn't hear, and they were like, "Does that happen a lot?" And I said, "Well, it's funny. You kind of like we've said so many times before, and we've noticed on other people's paranormal channels as well. You either you can pick up like voices, or you can pick up an apparition, or you can pick up like anything like that, and you don't hear it when you're filming, but you get it on the recording, the film when you watch it back, or you see stuff, you hear stuff, you think you've got it, and then when you get home it's not there. So it's like, well, this place, I don't know, I always get like a really creepy feel about this place, even though it was never lived in.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't actually a proper castle for living in. It's just, I think it's because the number of people that have used this place over the years for camping and
things.
fire pits and like witchcraft circles and good things and bad things, and I think it's just all them different energies combined. And I do think some people who've enjoyed being here have passed away and do come back and visit it. Yeah, but I think what we'll do here, we'll do some Estes box, because we haven't done that for a while, and I think we'll do that. You can go under Estes box and I'll ask some questions and see what we get.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so Andy's set up for Estes box now. He's got the headphones on. He's going to put the radio on and attach it so that he won't be able to hear us, so we can ask him questions. We've got the REM pod in the doorway, so if that goes off. Okay, so what is your name, please, and what era did you live? Who are you? What is your name? Why do you come to this castle?
It's happening again.
Okay, what do you mean by it's happening again? What's happening again?
We're all affected.
Alright, all affected by what? Is this something in the present day, or is this something in the past? What is it they're all affected by? Can hear owls. Well, I heard a cry anyway. I assume it was an owl. Who are you, please? Can you give us some information about yourself?
We're peaceful.
Okay, who are you then?
F you.
Really? That's not very nice. Why?
I'm not what you think.
What kind of people are you? Or what kind of beings are you?
I nearly lost it.
Oh, really? Okay, so what happened? Talk to us about it.
It's all lies.
It sounds like you've been tangled up in something. Do you want to talk about it?
It's not enough.
Alright, what's not enough? You're not making any sense. You need to tell us what you're talking about, really. So what we're doing with this Estes box is And he's got the headphones and he's listening to the spirit box scanning. I'm asking questions and the spirit is supposed to be able to answer through that. Now, sometimes you can get some
We
really
have rubbed shoulders.
good communication going, and at other times it's just gobbledygook. And sometimes, like, Lionel
It's
Richie will come
elemental.
through and they'll be up dancing and stuff. Alright, we need to know who you are, please, exactly, because you're giving us all mixed different things here now. And you're not making sense to us.
You're crazy.
Oh, you think so? Yeah, I can be crazy when I want to be.
You got what you wanted.
How do you mean? You mean paranormal? Oh, REM pod's going off. REM pod's going off. So that's in the doorway, so that means something must have come through there just now. It must be like a presence has just come in. Who's that who... going off again? Who's just come through the door? Who set the REM pod off? What's your name? Are you a new spirit?
Sounds like
Sounds like what? What year?
stop us.
What year were you here? What era did you live here? It's not. We're not getting anything. I don't think we're not. It's not making any sense. So I'm going to pull Andy out of it now because it's. We need proper communication. Or it's not worth doing.
Are
Really,
you
I don't think.
listening?
I'm just going to stop the session because it's not making any sense at all. None of it. There's nothing relevant to what I'm asking, so I don't think it's. I don't think it's working. To be fair, this time.
Yeah, I mean it's just how it goes sometimes. I mean, but sometimes you get stuff, relevant answers to the questions. Sometimes you don't. You know, it's how it's worked. And other people have said the same things. I'll come down.
Yeah, because you look like the ghost of Christmas present standing over me up there with your beard.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Sometimes you get really, really good sessions with that.
Yeah.
But sometimes you don't. I mean, I mean, the person who's listening, who's doing the estes, he can only say what's coming through.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what you asked me, so I have no idea. But that in a way proves the point that I haven't a clue what I have absolutely no idea any question that you asked me.
Yeah.
All I know is what was coming through.
So you know, in the past when we've been up Winter Hill and all that, REM pod's going off again. That REM pod's gone off a few times.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, like in the past, we've gone up Winter Hill and we did the alien call out, and we got all them really significant messages, even stuff we couldn't understand, come through.
yeah.
So here I was asking questions and none of the answers were making any sense, so I just don't think we're... But I get the feeling that there may have been some, like, insane people up here that, you know what I mean, whether it was due to drugs or whether it was just one of them... This was one of them places where they used to bring mental health patients for a day out or whatever.
But
It was like rambling, but like a insane person's rambling.
But I can honestly say
REM pod, Andy, it keeps going off completely.
See, I don't know whether
just go and have a look out and make sure there's nobody walking around out there, or a fox or anything, or a dog or whatever.
You know, because they have to be right on that.
Okay. So, but it's intermittently going off though. It's not like constant, is it? Can the wind set that off?
I don't think so. No, because you've got to be on that antenna.
Right. So something's.
You've got to be on that antenna, walking past it. Wall.
Yeah, something is setting it off then. Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay guys, so that's us finished this bonfire night, this Guy Fawkes evening, and well, we've been out all night, so we're just going to wind down with this fire pit and call it a night. And once again, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, and thanks for subscribing. Please share with friends and family if you want to get us some more subscribers and to get us some more likes. Every bit helps, and we do appreciate it, and we appreciate our regular followers and people that know us, and we'll see you all very soon. Take care. Looks like we're going to be spending the night here now. Yep. It's going to be a long night, guys.